Hey there Pokemon fans, Readers here with another deck review video. In this video I'm going to review the X and Y basic red deck. As you can see, if you can see, right here in the stats, I have overall played games 7 and overall wins 7. So that means that I have a 100% win rate with this deck. And I know that the sample is small, 7 games is not a lot of games to consider that a good sample to judge if the deck is good or bad, but hey, how can it be so bad if it has 7 out of 7? I mean, that's awesome. So anyways, I'm going to review the deck right now for you, and I want you to tell me your opinion about this deck in the comments below. If you have it, or and if you don't, by the way, if you don't have it, go here to the trainer challenge, select whatever, select your deck. Okay, let's say that. Come on, select your deck, and the only thing that you have to do is win 7 times. And no, just in case that you're wondering, this 100% win rate is not from those 7 wins, it is from versus mode 7 wins, okay? Just in case that you are wondering. But anyways, okay, let's go to the deck manager. Right here, X and Y, and there you go, X and Y basic red. Let's review it without further ado. And we have 2 Torkoals. This is an uncommon card, a 100 HP Pokemon for a basic Pokemon. That's quite a lot, and it is quite good. With 1 energy it deals 20 damage, which is okay, and with 3 energy it deals 80 damage, and you flip a coin. If heads, it's fine. If tails, you discard an energy attached to Torkoal. Not the best Pokemon, but still it is quite of a threat, don't you think? Next we have 2 Ponyta. With 60 HP, this is not such a good Pokemon, to be honest. It's not bad, but not such a good. It evolves to Rapidash, and this Pokemon is quite good, in my opinion. 90 HP, that's not a lot. It can be knocked out with quite a few Pokemon, especially rare Pokemon. But the Agility ability, with 1 energy, deals 20 damage, and you flip a coin. If it's head, if you flip heads, you prevent all damage from attacks, all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So your Rapidash is completely safe for at least 1 turn. And with Overrun, you deal 40 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon and 20 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. What's most helpful about this Pokemon, in my opinion, is the 0 retreat cost. Believe me or not, this saves a lot of games. A free switch is very important. Oh, come on. We have 2 Sentret evolving to 2 Farret, whatever. And this is a 2-off. It is a rare. I rarely use that rare because I don't like it so much. It's not so bad. The Buried Treasure Hunt is quite good because it allows you to look at the top 4 cards of your deck and draw 2 of those. Not draw them, you know. You just get them in your hand and you discard 2 more. So you may discard 2 energy and bring them back with Blacksmith, or you know, you just fix your hand just in case that you need to. It saved me a few times because I needed to fix my hand. My hand was very, very bad, and Farret, I'm not sure, saved the day. And the Slam deals 30 damage with 2 energy, flip 2 coins, 30 damage for each head. I don't like such abilities, you know that if you know me, so don't ask me. Anyways, we have 2 Slugma, 3 Slugma, I'm not sure, I guess it's Slugma. 80 HP for a basic Pokemon, that's quite a lot. 2 energy for 20 damage, that's bad, but it has potential because it evolves to Magcargo, which is a 2-off in the deck, and it is a rare Pokemon. And probably the featured Pokemon of this deck, because I think that it is a holo rare and a normal. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, I really don't. But it doesn't really matter. With 2 energy, it deals 30 damage. You may discard the top card of your deck. If it's an energy, a fire type energy, it deals 50 more. So you may deal 80 damage with 2 energy or 30 damage with 2 energy, and with 3 energy you deal a stable of 80 damage. That's quite good. A 110 HP Pokemon, nothing to complain about. Not the best Pokemon, but it is fine. And finally, the best Pokemon line in this deck, my favorite Pokemon in this deck is not Fennekin, not Brazen, but Delphox. I'm gonna get there. Okay, we have Fennekin, 50 HP, 4 of those in this deck, with 1 energy, 20 damage. That's quite a lot for a basic Pokemon. I don't know, it's a very aggressive start. And then it slows down a little bit, it becomes a lot more control-ish, 8 HP, and Claymorian Eye says that you look the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order that you like. So you set up your top of your deck, which is fine. And with Fire Tail Slap, 40 damage with 2 energy, and you have to discard the Fire type energy, so that's not so bad. But you control aggressive with Control-ish, and you get a Delphox with Mystical Fire, one of the best Control-ish abilities. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. This is an amazing hand fixer. Delphox can save any game, and you can do that from your bench as well, of course, the ability. And with 3 energy, Blaze Ball, 50 damage. This attack does 20 more damage for each Fire type energy attached to this Pokemon. Guess what? You have only Fire type energy attack in this deck, so you can only attach Fire type energy decks, and with Blacksmith you can attach a lot of them very fast. So this Delphox can knock out literally any Pokemon in the Team Deck category if you have enough energy to put in this Delphox. So the only thing that you have to do is bring your Delphox out, be very careful, protect it, make sure that it's not going to get knocked out, and then, you know, just do the perfect switches and stuff to bring your opponent's biggest threat out there, and boom, hit it in the face with as much damage that you need to hit for, and you just win the game. Your opponent just concedes after you knock out his biggest threat and his only way to win the game. So Delphox, perfect, amazing Pokemon, fantastic. Let's go for the trainers. As you can see, I'm very excited about this deck because I like it so much. Same with the basic green deck. I like the basic green deck so much as well. So we have 1 escape rope. As I said before, you can, you know, force your opponent to bring his best Pokemon out there and then bring your Delphox and knock it out with 1 hit. That's the plan of the deck, to use your switches perfectly to do that. That's why Rapidash is amazing, because it is a free switch. Compared with escape rope, you can bring it in the front, see what your opponent brings out, and then switch for your Delphox or whatever. So 1 escape rope, both players starting with your opponent switch their active Pokemon with 1 basic Pokemon. Trainer's Mail, this is a look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a trainer card you find there, except for Trainer's Mail, and put it into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Most of the times this card fails on me. Very rarely I reveal a trainer card, and most of the times when I reveal a trainer card I don't need that card. But anyways, we have 2 Super Potion, which is quite cool. It is quite cool because you can protect your Delphox even better, and that's very important. We have 2 Pokeball to bring any Pokemon that we need to, maybe the first stages from a Delphox or the Delphox itself. But it has a coin flip, which makes it quite bad and sad when you flip tails. We have 1 teammate whenever we can only play teammates if a Pokemon was knocked out this turn, and if it was, we search for 2 cards, any cards from our deck, and we get them in our hands, which is amazing. 2 Professor's Bridge Observation, that's for fixing our starting hand maybe, or our empty hand. We just flip a coin. If heads, we draw 7. If tails, we draw 4. And we shuffle the rest in the deck, of course. 2 Steven to bring the other card, the other supporters that we want to, and 1 Fire type energy in our hand. 2 Blacksmith to bring discarded energy from our discard pile to a Pokemon immediately, so we pump a Pokemon with a lot of energy in a turn. And Scorched Earth is an amazing card, discarding a fire or a fighting type energy and drawing 2 cards. That perfectly sets up our Blacksmith, which is fantastic. 2 Hard Charm to help our Pokemon survive more, which prevents 20 damage. done to a Pokemon, and a Sparkling Robe, which prevents all special conditions from happening to a Pokemon, and if it already has a special condition, it removes those effects. So it is quite good to make sure that we're going to deal the damage, and we're going to avoid sleeping, paralyzing, poisoning, confusion and stuff. And then we have 19 fire type energy. They are quite a lot, but you know, we discard a lot with Scorched Earth, and you know, it's quite good to have a lot of energy in this specific deck because Delphox is getting more powerful. So that was it, the deck review for the X and Y basic red deck. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you don't have this deck, I highly recommend going to the trainer challenge and getting it. It is amazing. It is one of the best, in my opinion, free decks out there, so there is no excuse not to get it. Go get it, play with it, check it out, see if you like it, if you can find the perfect synergy and find a way to win matches, and then bring it in the tournaments and just win. Okay, the only huge disadvantage that this deck has, it's that it is extremely weak against water types, and that's okay, I guess. You have to be very careful while playing against water types, so be very careful against water types. But overall, a very powerful and amazing deck. Just get it, okay? So, in this point, I'm gonna thank you so very much for watching this video until the end. If you liked it, make sure to thumbs it up, it really helps the channel. Post a comment below telling me if you enjoyed the deck, if you already have it, share your experiences and stuff. And please, check out the description of this video for awesome links, and subscribe if you're new. That's all. Until next time, take good care of yourself, be safe, and I will see you. Bye.